Hello, everyone. Justin Crumley here with the Cujo Productions channel. Welcome to my first video of 2021. um, anywho, so let's just get straight into the topic at hand today. Unless you guys have been living under a rock, you probably already know Jim Harbaugh has signed an extension to remain as Michigan's football coach. Before I get into the details of like the contract and really go over my thoughts about it, I just want to say this. If you had told me that this was going to happen probably around the time that they lost to Michigan State, I don't think I would have been too happy to hear this. But I wanted to kind of sit on this for a little bit because everybody's gut reaction, a lot of Michigan fans especially, was, like, oh man, this is terrible. Oh, this sucks. Oh man, what the hell? Oh, Harbaugh sucks, which, all those things are true. And if you guys have been paying attention to me at all, if you go back and watch any of my old videos on Jim Harbaugh, I have not had a very favorable opinion of Jim Harbaugh, to say the least. And I do think I do stand by a lot of what I said. A lot of what I do stand by a lot of what I've said about Harbaugh, but and trust me when I say it, when I first heard about the talks that they were extending him, my initial knee jerk reaction was to be angry. It was to get mad, and really, I even considered boycotting Michigan football. Like, I'm not even kidding. uh, but I went through and read the details of the contract. So according to ESPN, it goes through 2025. So it's a 4-year extension with a base salary of $4 million in 2021, which will increase to 4.426 mil all the way through 2025. Harbaugh can earn a maximum of 3.475 million in each year of the contract, including $1 million in bonuses for winning the Big Ten championship and the college football playoff national championship, and $500,000 bonuses for winning the Big Ten East and making the college football playoffs. So this is a very incentive-based contract. And I want to give you guys Harbaugh's record in now 6 seasons with Michigan. Overall, he's 49-22, has 0 Big Ten championships, no playoff appearances, obviously no national championship appearances or any wins. His record against Michigan State is now 3-3. And he's 0-5 against Ohio State, and the only reason we didn't lose to him this year is because the game got canceled. What do you know? COVID actually did something good. I don't remember off the top of my head what their bowl game record is. So could somebody please tell me in the comment section what it is? I know it's not good. That's about all I know. But anyway, back to the contract. It's a very incentive based contract, and I kind of sat on this for a little bit before getting in front of the mic and actually making this video, because I really wanted to like sit down and think about this before I gave like a definitive like where I stand on this whole thing. To be perfectly honest, guys, I actually don't hate this extension. And I think what I specifically really love is that it's very heavily incentive based. And it's not near what we were paying him before. I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't actually gone through and verified, but I saw somewhere on Twitter he went from being like the third or fourth highest paid coach in college football to being the 10th highest paid in the Big Ten. Now, again, I don't know if that's true, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that is huge. That's a huge drop in pay. And let's be real, Harbaugh does not deserve a contract in which he's getting paid out the ass because his reputation is not what it was when he came to Michigan. I think the only way I would have been okay with Michigan bringing him back is in a situation like this. Also, they fired Don Brown, which was great because Don Brown was a horrible defensive coordinator. It's obvious that Greg Madison was very vital to this coaching team because when he left, shit just hit the fan as far as defense goes. They still had some good players, and they still have some good players, but Don Brown was not getting the best out of them. I heard that we had hired the Baltimore Ravens linebacker coach, and they're waiting until Baltimore gets eliminated from the playoffs or they end up in the Super Bowl. Whenever their season ends, they're waiting to announce that. His name is Mike McDonald. He's 33. He's been Baltimore's linebacker coach for about 7 years, and I'm actually super excited to see what he brings to the table as far as Michigan, because he's young. He's right around the same age as Josh Gaddis, and really, I really like what I've seen out of Josh Gaddis so far in this Michigan program. So I do think it's cool to see Harbaugh is kind of like diversifying his coaching staff with some younger guys. I didn't really know what other word to use. I'm sorry. But he's getting some like young guys that are probably super analytical and really know the game like the back of their hand and bring something new and exciting to this program, which has just been such a desperate need for years. I am really excited to see what he brings. Given the size of a lot of Michigan's defensive players, I kind of hope they run something like a 3-4 maybe, but I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to briefly come back to my final thoughts on everything here and kind of wrap this whole thing up. So, overall, I do. I don't know if I would say I like that we extended Harbaugh, but I'm okay with it. I accept it because they got rid of Don Brown, and his contract is super incentive based. So I'm really hoping that kind of like lights a fire under Harbaugh's ass, and he finally just gets this team to like back to its former glory. At the very least, start putting together a win streak against Ohio State because I don't know if anybody's checked lately, but they are not too far from catching us in the all-time rivalry. I don't want that to happen. So hopefully this contract here lights a fire under Harbaugh's ass, and he finally starts doing what he was brought in to do. And yeah, hopefully this time next year we're talking about a much, we're more happy with what Michigan turned in. But until then, I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Whatever your thoughts are, throw them in the comment section below. Go nuts. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel for more sports and really just random stuff, whatever I feel like uploading. And until next time, I'm Justin Crumley, and this is Cujo Productions, signing out.